In this video, I'm gonna show you how I create social media content pieces through which I attract more potential members to me that are gonna later join my Skool membership program where I charge $97 per month. And so by creating social media content, YouTube videos, Facebook posts, Instagram posts, LinkedIn, or any kind of else content pieces, I'm attracting people to come to me and I get them educated on what I can help them with, and I get them to comment the word invite to request more info about my private support community, which is my Skool membership, right? Where I can help them achieve the outcome that I can help them achieve. In this video, you're gonna learn about my content client attraction method, which is a way of posting social media content pieces on social media that attract potential members to come to us, and the method gets them to take action. And I'm also gonna give you 3 examples of content pieces that you can post on social media today, so you get more comments, you get more people message you, you get more people to take action. These 3 templates are related to the 3 categories of content that I create on social media, which are telling people what's possible to achieve with your method, right? What kind of outcome it's possible to achieve by them understanding your knowledge. Then secondly, this is a value-driven category of topics where we teach people how to solve a problem with this kind of solution, right? And the third category is this is how I can help you. It's a promotional category of topics. This is how I can help you achieve the outcome. All of these categories have a call to action. We always say to people, comment invite so you get more info about our private support community where you can be helped so you achieve that outcome. Enjoy this video, and if you would like to get more support, come into our free Skool community. You can find the link to it down below. It's a free Skool community that I run, and we support one another so we can all grow our Skool membership programs to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5K per month recurring income. If you would like to have a membership program that provides you with a full-time income, make sure to find the link down below to our free Skool community. Come in and you're gonna learn all of the methods through which we sign more Skool members and we have a full-time income from our memberships. Now I'll show you how to create your first or more social media content pieces through which you can attract people to come to you and raise hands. Before I give you access to a mini lead generation content plan and content examples, templates to use, I want to explain you what the content client attraction method is and how you can post through it to attract people come to you, right? A content client attraction method is a way of creating social media content pieces that attracts people and gets them to take action, and this is how it looks like. By the way, I have taught it extensively in a video tutorial here on YouTube of my channel, where you can watch the full 20 minutes of me teaching the content client attraction method to you very much in depth, but I'll give you a quick summary right now. So the first thing when we are creating social media content to attract more people come to us so we can sign them as our members is understanding what makes you attractive. And the first thing of you knowing what makes you attractive is that you know that you should actually be present online, right? You can't be attractive if no one can find you. So you need to be present, meaning you always need to be posting new content so people can find you, right? And then in that social media content, you will want to provide people with value. Give, and how you provide people with value is by teaching them shortcuts, teaching them the knowledge of how they can achieve the outcome, teaching them the things that they don't know, so they're like, wow, this person just taught me something that I never thought about, and it's a really cool thing that I will actually do, or I will try to do it so I can, let's say, lose weight, or so I can be happier, or so I can manifest more things into my life, right? And by you giving value to other people, you will look like an authority in their eyes, right? Because you just helped them, and if you tell then everyone in your content how you can help them, they will take action because they want want to achieve the outcome that you can help them achieve faster, right? So people will naturally always take action. Now, if you understand this idea of what makes you attractive, right? Now we need to start putting it all in place, right? The first thing that I would suggest you before you even create any kind of content, right, is that you optimize your social media channels, right? If you don't have a professional photo, if you didn't write your about description of who you are, who you help, what do you stand for, right? If you didn't put a bio link up, right, where people can visit your profile, there is always a bio link on YouTube, Instagram, or wherever, where they can take that next mini step, right? People won't be able to take action. They will not take you seriously, right? And the last thing, right, your content that you are posting on the social channels of yours, right, it needs to include call to actions, right, which tell people what they can do next. They can comment, they can click the link, or all sorts of other similar things, right? I'll talk more about that later, right? I teach how to optimize your social channels in the other lessons of mine. But yeah, after you now know what makes you attractive and you optimize your channels, now you need to understand how to approach creating social media content. And the first thing that you're gonna want to know is that you will want to create content on 3 different lead generation category topics, right? And I'm gonna talk about these 3 topics down below here, so I'm not gonna go into those right now. But after you know the topics to pick from on which you're gonna create content pieces, now you need to know the formats through which you can communicate those topics, right? So for example, if the topic was this is how you can achieve this outcome, comment invite to get more info about our private support community where we can interact and we can support one another so we all achieve this outcome, you're gonna need to think about like which format should I post this content topic or content post through, right? Would that be a YouTube video? Would that be an Instagram story or Instagram reel? Would that be a regular Facebook or LinkedIn post? Would that be an email? So those are the formats, right? You need to be aware of those. And by the way, I teach the content client attraction method more in depth in the YouTube video that's attached down below here, or in my VIP Premium Live Skool membership program that I run, which you can find the info as well down below as well. And now, after you know the formats through which you can post through, you need to know the copywriting framework through which you can communicate each topic, right? For example, you need to open up each content piece with an intro, right, where you state the topic that you're gonna talk about. Then you can elaborate on that topic and you provide people with a soft call to action. Hey, you can do this next. And then you go into the plot, you explain the whole topic, you teach people that value or how it all works, right? And at the end of each content piece is always a call to action. Hey, you can do this next. Click the link, comment, invite, or whatever the call to action would be. For example, this is a visual of a content piece that was written before. It has an introduction, soft call to action, elaboration, the plot, and a call to action, right? I record all of my YouTube videos, all of my posts or my reels or my stories through this method. It's very simple, right? Open up, teach and show, and then tell people what they can do next. And this example is taken out of my full video where I teach the content client attraction method in depth. Find the link down below. And so if you understand this copywriting framework now, right, you would maybe want to know what are the possible call to actions that you could use, right? And there is a few call to actions that I usually use, and one of them, for example, is, hey, if you want to get help, you can get more help of how you can achieve this outcome inside our private support community. Comment invite so you can get more info about how it all works and how we can interact with one another and help each other get to that outcome. Comment invite, right? So we tell people to comment invite, or for example, myself, I tell people, hey, find the link down below and join my private free Skool community, right? People usually do this and they get people to comment invite, and then they provide them with info about their paid membership program, right? There is a few ways of how to approach that, but I suggest you to use this one call to action all the time. For example, just tell people, hey, comment invite to get more info about our private support community where we meet on a weekly basis and we help one another. So that's how the content client attraction method works, but you will need to put it in action now. You will need to post content on weekly basis consistently, and there exists a content schedule through which you can post consistently. You should post one content piece from each category of topic topics that I'm gonna explain you right now per week. So 3 or 4 times per week you should post out of these 3 categories that I'm gonna explain you right now. And by the way, down below here, I'm gonna provide you with access to a content plan of a few templates that are already pre-written through which you can start posting right now to get a few people come to you and interact with you and engage with you. I'm gonna guide you through this content plan ASAP right now after I introduce you now to the 3 topic categories through which you could be posting. Now listen, there exist 3 content topic categories through which you can post and get people educated, get people know about your stuff, get people to know about how you can help them, what's your method, what's your story, what's your experience with achieving the outcome, right? And these 3 categories are, the first one is called the outcome. It's called what's possible to achieve, right? And it tells people what are the results, the outcomes, the desires that your community or your method or your knowledge can help them accomplish, right? So this is more like connection, inspirational topic category, which is called what's possible, right? An example of this topic is simply like, this is how you will feel when you achieve the outcome. And then, you explain the benefits of what people will be able to achieve when they apply this method of yours or this knowledge of yours, right? And you go into a call to action then. All of these 3 topics have the similar call to action at the end. You say, I run a private community where you can hang out with us, comment invite to get more info. So that's the first topic category, right? The second topic category now is an educational one. It's called a value-driven content topic where you solve a problem through this certain solution of yours. And you simply bring up the biggest problem that your potential client is experiencing and you provide the solution to it and you explain that solution. So these value-driven topics sound like, hey, you can get over this problem by applying this solution, which you then explain, of course, and then you go into the call to action, right? And you say, hey, if you would like to get your problem solved, request more info about our private community where you can get that problem solved, right? Comment invite to get more info. So this is a value-driven content piece that you're gonna post. It's gonna educate people, it's gonna provide them with a solution, it's gonna like uplift them, and then it's gonna tell them what they can do next, and they will potentially comment or they will click the link and they will request more info about your membership program. The last topic category is now an offer explanation topic category. It's a promotional category. So if we had an inspirational one, a value-driven one, now we have a promotional content topic category which tells people how they can work with you and how they can get you to help them achieve this outcome. It sounds like this. This is how I can help you achieve that certain outcome as part of our membership community or by working with me privately. I'm looking to create an awesome success case study who I'm gonna help achieve this outcome. If you are interested, comment interested to get more info of how I can help you achieve the outcome. You would think that these promotional content pieces actually don't work, but to be honest, they are gonna work because that one person that really wants to achieve the outcome, they were waiting for someone to tell them that they can help them or that you can help them. People are waiting around. There is one person waiting for you to see this and they will message you, they will comment, they will take action. So understand that by you posting inspirational content pieces, educational ones and promotional ones, you're gonna always get someone to respond and take action. And as you saw, right, each of those topics and the examples here, they all include call to actions, right? And it's always similar because I wanted to simplify it for you. Comment invite to get more info about our private support community, which is actually your paid membership program. You will explain them how it works when you actually talk to them, right? You will explain them how that community works when you chat with them, you go on calls with them and you sign them up. Now, I created a content plan template of a few content pieces, 2 for each of these 3 categories, right? Because what I did was, for example, if that's the first one, outcome, what's possible, possible, right? I created a template for a post, which a post can also be a YouTube video, to be honest, right? It's just like a post is, let's say for Facebook, Instagram, or LinkedIn, right? It's a written way, but you can do it as a video. You talk about it, right? And you put it on YouTube then, right? Or post can also be an email, to be honest, right? So as a post or a short form of it, which is more like a story, or it's a reel, right? For Instagram or for Facebook and so on. So each of these three categories, right, has got two examples, one post and one story, right? You can see that down below here, right? And now here is a quick explanation of how you're gonna use this document, right? Down below are three content pieces that you will publish on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, or create a YouTube video about them. I just said that. For each of them, you will have a longer post video or a short story or reel script template, which I just explained, right? The goal is that a few people will like and comment under these content pieces that you post, and you can then message each of them and take them through the how to talk to people script, which I introduce you in my other video lessons, and then you enroll those people as your members after you talk to them, right? At the bottom of this document, which I'm gonna show you probably right now, there is more content topic ideas through which you can create more content pieces following the content client attraction method, which I just taught you in this video. For example, down below, if I scroll down, you can pick from more lead generation content topics, right? That's a topic, and you can turn it into a content piece following my method, right? Put an intro, the plot, explain it, put a call to action. It's very easy. For example, have you ever struggled with this number one challenge, right? Bring up the challenge, explain the challenge. Would you like to get help? Reply to this story or reply to this post in the comment or message me and I will support you, right? It's simple, but it works. You could practice posting content through these topics, right? That's an advanced technique, to be honest. You would want maybe to be part of my private membership community where you can pay $97 per month, or maybe you're already in it, right? And I help you create content pieces through these topics, right? So now, I mean, that's an advanced idea. Let's go back up now and let's begin with the first template of creating a content piece through the outcome or what's possible content topic category, right? So you have a post here, you can simply copy this and you can post it to your Facebook, LinkedIn, or Instagram, or you send an email out, right? And you're gonna simply say, hey, this is how I achieved the outcome. For example, this is how I lost weight, and you can explain it a bit if you want. And now I'm able to enjoy these benefits. And now I'm able to be fit, I have energy, I'm attractive, and blah blah blah. You could do the same, and we can support one another on this journey. Now we go into the call to action, right? So it's quite big, right? Because those you're gonna expand on your own, right? But I opened a private support community where we can interact, share experiences, and support each other. I have a few more spots still available. I would love to meet you and explain you more how this support group works and can help you. Comment inward and I'll provide you with more info about it, right? Copy this, fill it in, use your own voice, use your own language. You are completely able to shift the words or the voice of this, right? But I want you to take this and actually post it, right? So it goes out there. People can then see it and they will take action, right? So that's a post idea. You can create a video on this, which would be the same way as you wrote it, right? But you would explain it with your verbal voice, with your video presentation here. By the way, in my free school community or in my school, right, I teach a lesson of how to create YouTube videos, right? And this here in front of you is totally enough for you to create a YouTube video. Intro, mini soft call to action, hey, do this next, after you watch this video, and then the plot, and then the call to action. You can learn all of this stuff if you just keep interacting here with me. And then we would create a mini story or a mini reel on this same topic, right? Which there are instructions already here in a video tutorial. You're gonna like take a selfie or an image of yourself doing something related to the initiative. Just take a photo of that like that, and then you put the text overlay over that photo, and you're gonna put that text there, right? So it's all short and it's all written, and people will respond to your story, or you can use that as a video reel as well, right? They will comment, right? And you say this same thing. When you achieve the outcome, blah blah blah. I opened a private community on this topic where we support one another. You could join us, comment invite to get more info, right? So you could do this as a story story or as a reel, right? I am about to create another video lesson, another video tutorial on how to actually do this, right? I didn't want to do it right now because I just wanted to teach it first, and then I'll do it in the other video so it's simpler for you to understand it and then actually do it, right? So sooner or later, when I do record the tutorial, you will be able to watch it and also see it how that's done. But by the way, there is already a video tutorial just for this part here, right? But I'll do all of this in another tutorial anyway, right? You see, if the first content piece was posted this way, it's the same thing with the second one. So I'm not gonna explain it really right now because it's the same thing, you know, posts, story, but this one is more like a poll, right? Where you ask people questions. It's another tutorial video here. You can go through this on your own, and then the offer explanation with another tutorial here, right? So that's how this works. If you have any questions, ask your questions in my Skool community here, or DM me privately. I'm gonna help you out. I will not explain you the second one and the third one in depth right now because they are the same as the first one, but if you want to be guided through this, just let me know and I'll help you out.